the guy calls me and he says, you know, we have a delivery. I am super impatient and I need my answers right now. Hi everyone, it's Dinara here. Welcome back to my channel. In my channel, I talk about manifestation for beginners and skeptics because I was a skeptic myself and I see that it's harder for skeptics, for smart people who believe in science and all these things. It's hard for them to believe in some woo-woo things like energy, power of the law of attraction, power of the universe and all these things. And I see how my skeptic friends, they are listening to my advices and they're using them in their lives. So my friends are like, if it works for super skeptic like Dinara, it might work for me. And then they try because they trust me and because they see the changes that happened in my life for the past 4 years that I started to work on this energy work, on the law of attraction and making wishes come true. So today I want to share 2 quick stories how I got an answer from the universe very quickly. We usually think that the universe will give us answers sometime in the future, maybe it will take too long or stuff, but I don't like waiting. I am super impatient and I need my answers right now. So I really love this experiment that I've read about in the Pam Grout book called E-Squared. It's a great book. I highly recommend. So the essence of this experiment is that when you're in doubt and when you have a question whether you should do something or not, or like any question that you have, you ask the question and the universe will answer you in a very short amount of time. And what I asked was 2 questions. The first question I asked is whether I need to do my own online courses about manifestation and law of attraction for beginners. I asked this question at night and the next morning the guy calls me and he says, you know, we have a delivery of flowers to you. These were the beautiful flowers. Now I am drying them to make a vase. And they bring me these beautiful flowers that smell amazing, and it's a note with them that thank you for supporting me. And I realized that my superpower is supporting people, is teaching people, is inspiring them, to show them that the law of attraction actually exists and you can manifest anything you want and you can live your free life, the life that you want, not that someone told you you need to live, or not limited by anything, by your mind, by your job, by what your family says. So I was super inspired and I can't stop thinking about the course that I'm going to make. If you're interested, I'll leave the link down below to the Google form where you can leave the details, like your email. I'll contact you and send you detailed information about the course. So within 12 hours, my answer was there. And I think that is a huge yes, like these flowers and the note is a huge yes from the universe that I need to make my courses. And the second question I asked is, please universe, within the 48 hours, I want to hear from an organization that I applied for to run some project with a very good payment, and it's a very interesting project. I really want this project to be mine and to work on it. And the next morning, again, it usually takes me like 12 hours, my certain power. And again, in 12 hours, I think that is my thing. I ask for like 48 hours, but I get the answer really quick, even quicker than 48 hours. So it might work differently for different people. And the next morning, the girl from the same organization, she texts me and says like, hey, today is the deadline for another project. If you want to apply, please feel free to do so. I think you're a very good fit. And I'm like, oh my God. It was like super unexpected. And the day before I also thought that, okay, even if this project doesn't work out, I don't want to limit myself. I think the opportunity will come anyway, maybe from another source or from another person. And it did come from the same organization, but for the different project, and it's still very interesting and I still want to work on that. So how you do all these things? The first thing you need to do is to limit by the time. So if you just ask universe, please give me a sign, universe can give you a sign in 10 years or like in 20 years when it's too late and when you don't need any sign anymore. And that is why you need to set a constraint of time and tell like, I want an answer in 24 hours. I want an answer in 48 hours. So I think 48 hours is more optimal, but you can get it like in 72 hours or like earlier, like me, in 12 hours. Every person is individual and it works differently for them. And the second is you need to be very specific about this question. I didn't ask, universe, will I be successful in my life? Will I get rich or something like that? Like very broad questions. I asked very detailed, like super narrow question, whether should I start my course or not? I want to get an answer from this organization about the project. And if you are specific enough and if you put this like time constraint, the universe will give you an answer. And don't freak out, don't panic, don't let your anxiety to overwhelm you and think like, oh, maybe I missed the answer, or how do I know that this is the answer? Believe me, you will know, because I never got flowers just for like any occasion except for my birthday, or like for the International Women's Day, or like for the Valentine's Day. So I only get the flowers on the certain special like occasions, and I've never gotten flowers on like ordinary day for with gratitude. So it will be something very unexpected, out of your reality, something that never happened to you before, and you will definitely know. And the second important thing is that you don't need to have a certain expectations. So I didn't have an expectation that the sign will come in a certain way, in a certain form, from a certain person. I just was open to any sign and any person to give the sign to me. So I was super open, and you should be too, in order for this thing to work. So again, to sum up, time constraint, be very specific about your question, and also be very open to accept the sign in any form, and believe you will know what it is. So if you will do this experiment, please let me know in the comments down below how it works. Sharing these stories help other people, to inspire them to use this law of attraction and to use these experiments in order to get whatever you want in your life. If this video was helpful, please share it with your friends, subscribe, put likes on my video, it's very important for me. Again, if you're interested in the course Manifestation for Beginners, I'll leave the form. You can add your email, and then you'll receive all the information there. The next video I'll make will be about making sure that this wish is yours. It's not your parents' wish, it's not the society wish. And the thing is, it's very important to know that this is a sincere wish, that this is your wish, because only your wishes, only your sincere wishes are coming true. And it's very important to separate them from something that is not yours. Use this experiment, you will be amazed how the universe works and how fast it works. I was super amazed, and I'm waiting for your stories.